We have a enormous paper to write. That is so good. This is gonna take forever. 3, 2, 1, submit. Hello you guys, it's Karen. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello there. My name is Karen and I make brand new content for you guys every single week. So you should definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button down there so that you do not miss out on all my brand new videos and shorts. You've read the title of this week's video, so you know what you're in for. We have a enormous paper to write over the next couple of days and I could not think of a video idea for this week. I was literally just at a loss. I could not think of any fun ideas. And I was like, well, what do I have to get done this week? This paper. And I was like, well, you know what? I've never really done like a write an essay with me vlog. And I feel like it's a decent idea, you know, like you guys can just come along with me while I'm brainstorming, outlining, writing, proofreading, editing, submitting, you know, you will be here for all of the important milestones of this essay. So I was like, you know what? It's a great idea. Let's go for it. Let's just try it out. I have been procrastinating the entire day. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get started today. It is now 5 o'clock. I found many ways to kind of avoid the assignment. You know, I just like went and ran a few errands earlier. I like helped my mom make dinner. You know, just anything that I could do to not get started on this essay. Let me explain really quick what the heck the essay actually is. So I am taking a criminology class right now. This semester I've actually taken 4 criminology classes. It's crazy. I'm a journalism major. Like this is not my forte, but I was just picking electives and those were the only ones that were like semi-interesting. And they've been very enjoyable so far, don't get me wrong. It's just the past couple of weeks, 2 of them have been a ton of work. It's not necessarily hard, it's just time consuming. So my final project in one of my criminology classes is to write like a 12-page paper. To kind of start off my paper writing journey, I wanted to have a fun snack. So we have a Chobani 0 sugar mixed berry flavored yogurt. And then I also just have some great value chocolate chip granola. And I just add like the tiniest little bit at the top just for a little bit of fun crunch. I'm gonna make my yogurt while I explain the plan. So I wanna kind of give myself the next 2 days to really work on this paper. The 2 days being both today, which is Thursday, and tomorrow, which is Friday. If I need more time, obviously I can work on it over the weekend. You're probably wondering like when the heck is the due date? The due date is next weekend. And I know you're probably like, you have plenty of time. It was actually supposed to be this weekend. Like it would be due on Saturday night and it's Thursday right now. My professor moved it back a week, literally yesterday. I woke up to an email and he was like, I moved the due date. And I was like, honestly, thank you so much. Because I was just really lacking motivation. Once you're watching this video, I'm gonna be graduating super soon. Like probably less than a week. Obviously, like any about to be graduate, you're probably lacking motivation. I'm suffering a lot from like burnout / writer's block because every single one of my assignments is just writing. So I feel like I'm doing it so much to the point where I'm not good at it anymore. Like my work's getting bad and that's not like me at all because I feel like you can have a passion for something but then overdo it and overexert yourself and then you end up hating it. But we're almost to the finish line. We're gonna make it through. This is really like the last enormous thing that I have to do before I graduate. I have a few exams. Yeah, that takes a lot of studying, but to me, papers are just so much worse. Sorry about my burnout rant. So the plan is I'm gonna start off with an outline. I was not always like this. I was always the student to just like kind of start writing unless I was forced to do an outline in high school. I have recently realized the importance of an outline whenever you're writing an essay. If you have everything already outlined ahead of time, you have all your sources, you have your quotes that you're gonna use, you have your points. The writing process is honestly a breeze. So I would highly recommend doing that if you need to write an essay. Try to outline it beforehand. I feel like it does make the process a lot faster. The outline part is slow, but actually writing the essay is way more accelerated if I have an outline. Also during the outline, I'm gonna find my sources. There's no like source count. I don't think I need a certain amount of sources, but it literally just said like you have to be able to back up what you're saying. So obviously you're gonna need good sources. Once we outline, we will then write the essay in a very rough draft, and then we will proofread, which is what I always do. And then we will check our works cited / references page, and then it will be time for the greatest moment ever, submitting the essay. So let's get started outlining. Not to brag, but you know, I wrote the title page. Let's get started. So I'm gonna start off with a little bit of a blank page. I'm gonna write my title. 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 I'm gonna wr No, I did a little bit more than that. I'm just kidding. I wrote like an outline on this little legal pad that I have, and I started on the actual paper. I did like 4, maybe 5 sentences. This is gonna take forever. Alright you guys, it is a lot later and I'm literally in the same exact spot. I promise I've done stuff in between the last 2 clips. Like I went to the gym, I went with my mom and my sister to my grandpa's house, and I did get some work done there, but it was for another assignment that I have due like tomorrow night. It's for another final paper in another class, so that was definitely more of a priority right now than this huge one that I have due next week. So I did end up proofreading that, making sure everything was in order, and then I submitted it. Here's my game plan. I'm gonna wake up early tomorrow and I'm going to lock myself in the library for as many hours as I can do. Before then, we're going to stop at Dunkin' though and get a fun drink because I do really need some motivation. I'm really tired. I've done a lot today, not as much as I wanted to do, but I have a good feeling about tomorrow. We're going to get a lot done. So I will see you all in the morning. Mwah. Good night. Good morning, everyone. We're up, ready to go. Let's go run to Dunkin' and pick up my mobile order.
Hi, I have a mobile order for Karen. Thank you.
I ended up getting an iced coffee with oat milk, half decaf, and then I did hazelnut. And then I got the meal deal, so I got some hash browns. And then I also got a sandwich. It's a little like egg and cheese with white cheddar I substituted it for, and then I also got the English muffin. Oh yeah, that is so good. Now that we got our fuel, let's head over to the library and start working on this paper. We have a lot to get done today, and this was the perfect motivation to start the day. All right, we're here. Let's go inside and be productive. Basically what I'm doing right now is looking for sources because that's how I'm going to be able to reach the page limit. I need like really good sources with quotes. So I'm going to start by looking for sources and then writing them down because I feel like writing things down is really going to help me with this paper just to be able to visualize how much content I actually have. Since I updated you, but I found all my sources and I literally just started, and I've been going for the past 2.5 hours. I just started the 5th page, so we're just gonna keep going. The library closes in like 2 hours, so I'm gonna try to see how much I can do before then. Alright you guys, it's been a long time, like 5.5 hours. I literally sat in there the entire time and did not ever take a break to go to the bathroom or just take a brain break. I went on TikTok like maybe once, so I will be honest. It was really good. I locked in and I wrote about 9 pages. I just have my conclusion left. I'm gonna go home and work on that, and then we will have a pretty hefty references page to write. There's like 13 sources that I used, but that's how many you have to use to reach the page count. So let's go home. I'm so excited to go eat dinner. I think I also have an anthropology order that's coming in today, so it's just the little things that are motivating me right now. But yeah, it was a really good library session. I had a good feeling about today, and it ended up being a way better day than yesterday. So let's go home. Alright you guys, after days of finding sources, writing, editing, creating citations, I think that it's about time that we submit this final course paper. So I have the assignment open on Canvas. I'm going to upload my file and we're gonna hit submit. And it's currently 2 in the morning whenever I'm filming this, and I have to be up early for a meeting tomorrow, so let's get this submitted. All right you guys, here we go. We're gonna upload the file. Here it is, my course paper. Okay, let's hit open. All right you guys, 3, 2, 1, submit. And the assignment is now done. Alright, you guys, as you just saw, we finished the longest final course paper that I've ever had to write in my undergraduate college career. It took a lot of planning, a lot of research, a lot of like analysis, but it is done. We submitted it. It is 2:20 in the morning and I'm gonna go brush my teeth and go to bed now. Thank you guys so much for watching this week's video. If you liked it, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, and also do not forget to hit that subscribe button down there so that you do not miss out on all of my brand new videos and shorts every single week. I love you guys all so much. Thank you so much for being here and for watching this week's video. Thank you for riding with me, and I will see you all in next week's video. Mwah. Goodbye.